Morning, we're out here with Robin. Robin, you want to start out with your full name and your background?
Name's Robin Beers, formerly from California. Just moved here a couple of months ago, about 4 or 5 months ago.
All right. What got you into hot rodding?
Well, I think like most kids, when you're growing up in high school, I think I had my first vehicle when I was 15 years old, bought it in a junkyard for $15 and didn't even have a driver's license, and got it to run in the junkyard. We had to pour gasoline down the carburetor and sit on the fender to get it home. We didn't have a license, but ever since then I've always liked cars. I've been in cars for quite a while. I've had all different kinds of vehicles, and like everybody growing up has had all different kinds. But I've always did a lot of street racing. I personally didn't have anything that fast, but I had a bunch of friends that had some pretty fast cars.
There you go. Let's see. How long have you been in the hobby? I know you said since you were young.
Yeah, I started about 15, and then I got completely out of it, and actually got into horses, and played that horse game for probably 20, 30 years, and then I got to the point where I said, if I ever get rid of the horses, I'm going to buy me a car, and this is what the one that I ended up buying was a 56 Bel Air.
So you got about 500 horses in that one, right?
Yeah, I got it traded horses with horsepower. It's actually got 620.
620? I was trying to be funny, but it sounds good. What inspired you to join the pharoahs?
It started off being the street drags. I went to the street drags and I saw a group of people there, and I knew I was going to buy a car sooner or later. And then they came and just introduced themselves, and very super friendly.
Yeah.
Even a guy came from Modesto, stayed away, gave me a card and says, if you ever hear Modesto have a problem, give me a call. Then Mike Goodwin, he sold me, super easy to get along with group of people, and it's a good group. Really enjoy it.
And do you hold a position other than member in the club?
No, I'm no rank, no nothing, just a member.
And let's hear a little bit more about your current project car.
It's I got it. The person who originally built it passed away, and it was you think it's a completed project, but once you get it, you realize it's not anywhere near complete. And so, since I've had it, I've had to do a lot of work on it. Basics were there, but the other stuff just wasn't there. And it's got a 502 crate motor, 620 horsepower. It's got an 85E automatic overdrive transmission. And
okay.
It's a fun car to drive.
And how many classics do you have now?
That's it. Well, my daughter has a Bronco with a 460 in it, and I have an 84 Ford pickup truck, just a diesel that I've had since new.
Those are good little trucks. 6.9 diesel?
6.9, and it's got a gear vendor overdrive in it. And
oh, nice.
So.
And how long have you had this car?
I've probably had this one for not quite a year.
Not quite a year? And you said it's not done. Do you have any future plans for it?
Well, I'm trying to get some weather stripping for the windows, the felt weather stripping.
Okay.
I had to completely, right down the road here is called the Bad Gas Garage. They've done most of the work. I had to put a whole new, underneath, a new sway bars, springs. Just a lot of stuff was left out when they threw it back together. Because the guy passed away, that's a feeling, and the car wasn't complete, and they just kind of slapped it together.
Okay. And what's your favorite thing to do with this car?
Drive it.
Drive it like you stole it?
Yeah. It's a fun vehicle to drive. You got more horsepower than you know what to do with.
Why did you choose this one over something else? Why a Tri-5?
I like the hardtop versus a post, and I was looking at one out of state back east someplace, but the guy would never call me back. He had a 427 in it, but he never called me back. And once I saw this and how clean and neat it was, I just go, it surprised me. Everything works. It's got air conditioning,
nice,
power steering, power windows. I mean, it's got a lot of good extras.
This might be a odd question, but what does the car mean to you?
Fun.
Fun.
It's enjoyable. It's a people meter.
Does it have a name?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet. Soon to be, huh?
Yeah.
You have future plans for your car?
Just keep working on completing. It's not complete yet.
Okay. And what would you say to someone to inspire them to join a club?
Well, when I moved here, I didn't know hardly anybody. I had my daughters lived here, and I didn't know anybody. And since I've joined this club, I mean, you just meet people left and right. The most amazing thing about this club is if you have any kind of a problem with a vehicle, somebody in that club has been there and will tell you how to fix it. That, to me, is the most amazing thing. And they'll go out of their way. You might remember, Cody, we were having coffee and donuts one time at Mike's house, and somebody, I think, had a 40 Ford with nitrous.
Yep.
And he's having trouble with the nitrous. So what do? Pull in the shop and fix it. That kind of stuff amazes me. Everybody's friendly. You don't meet a bad person in the club. It's a good-sized club.
All right. And do you have anything else that you'd like to say in general?
I think there's a lot of cars driving around here that I don't see as being club members. They ought to join just because it's an outstanding group. You can almost do something with group members almost every day of the week. You got breakfasts, you have cruises. It's just you're busy all the time, especially if you're retired. It's fun.
That's it. Get you out and get you to feeling like a kid again.
Yep, I love it.
There you go. All right. Thank you for the interview, Robin. We'll go get you some pictures, and I'll attach some to this video. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.